If you're a dog owner, you've probably felt it. That really deep, unspoken connection that just makes you wonder, is this just a coincidence? Well, today, we're going to explore the profound spiritual reason why God puts a dog in your life. Have you ever had one of those moments? You know the one I'm talking about. You're just looking into your dog's eyes, and this feeling just washes over you. This feeling that their presence in your life is absolutely no accident, that they were meant to be right there with you in that exact moment. Well, let me tell you, if you've ever felt that, you're not just being sentimental. The truth is, they were sent to you. It's all part of a beautiful, divine design. So let's unpack what that really means. So first up, this whole idea of a divine design. This bond we share with our dogs, it's not some new thing. No, this is a sacred connection that was put into place at the very beginning of time. I mean, think about it. This sacred bond goes all the way back to the book of Genesis. When God brought all the animals to Adam to be named, it wasn't just some chore. It was the very beginning of a sacred relationship, a kind of stewardship. From the moment of creation, God gave every single creature a unique purpose. And that purpose is still unfolding today, with our dogs acting as guardians, not just of our homes, but of our hearts, of our emotional and spiritual well-being. Okay, so let's get into how we can actually see this divine purpose. It's incredible, but you can see it revealed through all the different dog breeds. Each one, in its own special way, reflects a different little piece of God's love. It's truly amazing when you stop and think about it. We can see God's qualities right there in our dogs. You take a German Shepherd, with that fierce loyalty. Well, that's like a little glimpse of God's protective nature. Or what about a Labrador Retriever, so gentle and patient with kids? That mirrors God's tenderness. And his search and rescue dog, who will stop at nothing to find someone who's lost? Wow, that's a beautiful picture of God's mission to find every single one of us. So what's the takeaway here? It's that dogs are so much more than just pets. They're like little messengers of divine love, sent here to teach us really big lessons. Lessons about true loyalty, about quick forgiveness, and about a kind of unconditional love that doesn't ask for anything in return. But this incredible relationship, it isn't a one-way street. Not at all. In fact, how we respond to this amazing gift, how we treat our animals, well, that's a direct reflection of what's really going on inside our own hearts. The Bible actually talks about this directly. There's this powerful verse in Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 10. It says, "The righteous care for the needs of their animals, but the kindest acts of the wicked are cruel." You see, this tells us that how we treat animals is a really big deal. When we care for a creature that depends on us for everything, it really shows who we are. When we show that animal compassion, we're actually reflecting the love of God himself. It softens our hearts, it brings us closer to his nature, and it helps us grow the very things he values most. Kindness, patience, and mercy. And we see just how powerful this love can be in some absolutely incredible, real-life stories. These are proof that a dog's loyalty is something else entirely, something that truly transcends the ordinary. A lot of you have probably heard the story of Hachiko. It's just unbelievable. For 9 years, every single day, he went to the same train station to wait for his owner, who had sadly passed away and was never coming back. That kind of unwavering faithfulness, that patient, hopeful love, it's a perfect picture of God's steadfast love for us. And then there's the more recent story of Wilson, a true hero in the Amazon. He found 4 children who were lost in that massive jungle. But he didn't just find them. He stayed with them, he guarded them, and he ultimately became lost himself while making sure they were safe. Wilson's incredible sacrifice, it just makes you think of what Jesus said in the Gospel of John. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. Wilson lived out that verse. His selfless act was the ultimate expression of love, a living example of this divine principle. So, beyond these incredible stories of loyalty,
God also designed dogs with this remarkable ability to heal us. And I'm not just talking about emotionally, I mean physically too. Let's look at the power of their healing paws.
And you know what? Modern science is finally catching up to what dog lovers have known forever. A study from Oxford University found that people with dogs experience, get this, 60% less anxiety and depression. 60%. That number alone just shows you their incredible healing power. And we see this healing power at work all over the place. I mean, just look at this list. Therapy dogs are changing the lives of veterans with PTSD. They're helping children with autism connect with the world around them. They're bringing so much joy to seniors in nursing homes and comfort to brave young patients in hospitals. Their reach is it's amazing.
So, what's the science behind all this? It's actually beautifully simple. When we pet a dog, our brain releases oxytocin. That's the love hormone. And at the exact same time, our levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, they go down. It's a real physical change. It's almost as if God designed us to be healed by their touch.
And sometimes this healing power is it's downright miraculous. There's the story of Casper, a golden retriever who started obsessively sniffing one particular spot on his owner. She thought it was strange, so she went to the doctor, and it turns out she had an early-stage cancerous tumor right where Casper had been sniffing. He literally saved her life.
So when you put all of this together, the picture becomes so clear. That dog in your life, they're not just a pet, they are a divine gift sent right to you for a reason. They're a silent teacher, showing you profound lessons about love every single day. The divine lessons are so clear, aren't they? First, they teach us what real unconditional love looks like. Second, they show us the deep meaning of true loyalty. Third, their constant companionship is a powerful reminder that we are never really alone. And finally, through all of this, they draw us closer to understanding the incredible depth of God's love for us. So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. What divine lesson has your dog taught you? Really think about it. Those quiet moments, those joyful greetings when you come home, those times they've comforted you. What is God trying to show you through your amazing dog? The bond we get to share with our dogs is truly one of life's greatest blessings. If you want to celebrate this wonderful gift and hear more incredible stories and insights, we would love for you to join our pack. All you have to do is subscribe to Love Dogs. Thanks so much for being here with us today.